Hey everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here with another PigCast episode for you, joined by Henry Hotspur from the Henry Hotspur YouTube channel, the channel that doesn't upload any videos ever. Fuck off. Still, a week later he's going on about this shit.
Of course, it's
fucking hell.
Destroyed the Manchester United.
Wankers. Anyway, just wanted to do a little PigCast episode for you. It's been a while. When was the last PigCast episode that we did?
Probably 3-4 weeks ago, potentially.
That's piss poor, isn't it? That's unacceptable.
Nah, it's not quite 4 weeks ago, but...
He did feature on the old Spurs match reaction as well, actually. We had a little live action review, which I hope you enjoyed. But just wanted to have a little Premier League roundup, talk about some of the news around in the footballing world at the moment. I hope you've all had a very good week. I've had it off work, so have some of that. Any burning issues at the moment in the footballing world you want to discuss, Henry?
Let me think. Fucking Alan Shearer's been touching Lineker.
Has that happened, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, no. That's a bit strong. That's a bit strong.
Apologies.
No, of course, Liverpool beat Dortmund yesterday to progress through to the next round of the Europa League. Fair play to them, you have to say. Really good game of football, that, wasn't it? And they've scored 3 goals against the Germans there to come back from a couple of goals down. Fair play to them.
Right, yeah.
Bit piss poor though for us, because it just increases the chances that Liverpool may win the Europa League and cause us to not actually get into the top 4, even if we get freaking top 4. Just imagine this, right? If Manchester United say we finish 3rd this season, and City and Liverpool both finish outside the top 4, and City somehow win the Champions League, which isn't going to happen, but somehow win the Champions League, and Liverpool win the Europa League, then I don't think Manchester United get through to the fucking Champions League, do we?
You won't,
even if we finish 3rd. That is insane. Imagine if that happens.
No, that's what you deserve under Louis van Gaal, anyway.
I don't think we deserve Champions League football based on this season. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
That's what I definitely say.
Yeah, other big story, of course, Manchester City drew Real Madrid in the next round of the semi-finals of the Champions League. Going to be an interesting game of football. I think Real Madrid will have too much for them. They are a great side. Ronaldo, of course. Did you see Ronaldo's hat-trick the other day?
No.
You know, so many doubters and all the critics coming out the woodwork recently, and he goes and scores 3 freaking goals like that. The guy is an absolute beast.
It's a machine. Absolute
beast. I think just the fact that they've got Ronaldo, they've got the it factor, they've got great players like Benzema, Modric, etc. Ex-Spurs player, but that pisses you off. And Bale, of course. I think they'll be too much for Man City.
Especially with Ronaldo, I think he's going to hate Man City anyway, isn't he?
Exactly, yeah. Absolutely hates Man City.
Is he a United fan?
He's got to be, yeah, of course he is. Yeah. He freaking hates City. Yeah. He's got to hate, better hate City anyway.
Yeah, does he come back to United?
Well, potentially one day. I doubt it, not for a while.
Next season? Not under Louis van Gaal face.
I would absolutely cut off my right arm and step over my mum for Ronaldo to come back to United.
Right now, I'd rather have Ronaldo, even if he wasn't playing. I'd rather have him as manager than Louis van Gaal if I was a United fan, I think.
Well, you reckon Manchester United should just do like a Maradona-Napoli situation, just basically get him as player manager, get him aside his own players, play his own tactics,
yeah, that'd
basically
be
run the show,
wouldn't it? And then he's got Fergie on the phone. He just runs around the pitch with one of them fucking things in his ear, and Fergie on the go.
Just imagine that though, if Ronaldo, player manager for Manchester United. He's just going to be captain, set piece taker, penalties. Well, he is anyway, to be fair, isn't he?
Fucking brilliant. And Giggsy is his assistant still.
Get Pepe in at centre back to nut some people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Can Giggsy still play?
Can Giggsy still play? Of course he could.
Just about.
Giggsy's
Do you
like
think he would have had a better season if Giggsy had played this season? That's a good question.
I think we probably had a better season if Scholesy had played.
Do you think there were games this season where would have warranted actually Giggsy coming on?
Yeah. No, I do. I genuinely
do. Write in about your thoughts of when shit, I'm not a United fan, fuck. Write in about when you think Giggsy would have changed the result this season, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Ryan Giggs's last season when he was 40 years of age, he was still very good.
So how old is he now? How long ago was that?
Got to be about 42 now. 42.
A couple of seasons ago.
Yeah. No, 100% Giggsy would have been very useful this season, especially with some of the injury problems we had. And Paul Scholes, well, you could probably put him at 50 years of age and he'll do better than half the mugs we've got. So,
I think Scholes has passed it.
No, Scholesy's game was never about the physicalities of it anyway.
How old's Paul
Same
Scholes?
sort of age, 40, 41, something like that. No, absolute hero. He could come out of retirement and slot right in, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Paul Scholes. What do you think about that? Am I delusional? Has Paul Scholes over the hill? I think with a little bit of training, Paul Scholes would get straight back into the mix very,
So
very
basically,
quickly.
you're saying bring back class of '92.
I'm saying get Fergie back as manager, get Nicky Butt, get Scholesy, get Bex. Let's do it.
It's going to be fucking awful, mate.
Gixie, no.
That'd be terrible. Cantona.
He's Cantona's class, mate.
Man, that's alright. Could he still play?
Of course
Just
he
about.
could.
He can
Of
always
course
get
he
head
could.
on it, and he can.
No, he's just a great finisher. You don't lose that touch, you know? You just lose the physicality of it, being able to keep it up fitness-wise and all that shit.
That's something we never talk about, is just going through some of the sort of Manchester United greats over the last couple of decades, you know?
I don't know why they don't do that, like have a serious... I know they do it like five-a-side and stuff, but why don't they have like a senior league? Like 40 plus. 40 plus, and you've got Teddy Sheringham playing with Dwight York up front. And,
No, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Just like it's sort of like half for charity or something, you know, kind
but
of thing. Yeah.
I'd still watch that. The football...
I mean, they do that charity game every year, don't they? That's
Yeah.
what Robbie Williams
That's
plays
it, yeah.
every fucking time, doesn't
Soccer
it? Just give
Ace.
someone else a chance, Robbie Williams, yeah? Fucking can.
He's always on that thing, isn't he, that
I
twat?
know, fucking publicity prick.
Fair enough. Well, tomorrow, of course, Premier League. Let's do a bit of a Premier League preview. Manchester United versus Aston Villa at Old Trafford. I think Manchester United are going to have way too much for Villa, of course. Villa have had an absolute mare. They're going down. Manchester United haven't actually lost a game of football to Aston Villa since 2009 in the Premier League. And in the last 40 games, we've lost that one game in the league. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but at the same time, Tottenham Hotspur hadn't beaten United at home since 2001 until the other day. So, do you know what I mean?
Touche. And we've got Louis van Gaal in charge. So it wouldn't surprise me if that record goes to shit tomorrow. To be fair with us.
That's it. It's time, the record's time to be broken by the Louis van Gaal. It's a record breaker of failure.
It's going to happen, yeah. But I think this game will send Aston Villa down. Mathematically, if we win the game against Villa, are they down?
Yes. But it is 500 to 1 for them to stay up, odds checker. Alright? And I'm considering putting a bet on that. Just a cheeky quid on it. Fuck it.
Cheeky
Do you know what I
quid
mean?
on it. 500 to 1.
Leicester was 5,000 to 1, and look how
Yeah,
that's
fair
paying
enough.
dividends now.
Fair
So
enough.
what about my little Villa punt? It's what a season for mishap, isn't it? It's a season of fucking mishap right there.
There you go. What do you think about that? Would you put the bet on? 500 to 1 Aston Villa to stay
Why not?
up?
It's just just put a penny on. That's still 50 fucking quid, isn't it? Is it? No,
Yeah,
it's
fair
not.
enough.
Not quite. 10p.
10p. 10p's 50 quid.
A penny for a fiver? Yeah, fucking hell. Damn right.
Pretty decent, yeah. What's the minimum you can put on?
I don't know, mate. Is it a penny for a fiver? Let's just work the
Yeah,
maths
no, it
out,
is.
right?
Yeah, you're right.
Is
yeah.
that correct?
Yeah, 100%.
Fair
yeah.
play. Sure, it's not 50p, no, because that would be just 50 to 1. Yeah.
So they've got
Yeah,
to
I
beat.
got
They've
it.
got
I
to
got
beat.
it. Yeah.
They've got to win every single game, I think, for the rest of the season, and the teams above them have to lose pretty much every game, I think.
It's just it's Villa versus Norwich. Norwich have to lose every game. Villa has
That's
to
it,
win
yeah.
every game. That's it.
Yeah.
Villa does not have to worry about any other team in the Premier League at all. It's just that.
Yeah.
In that way, it makes it sound like quite a come on. Well, we
Well,
just
Norwich-
got to finish above Norwich.
Norwich could lose every game this season. You never
Potentially,
know.
let's check out Norwich's fixture list in a bit. You know what I mean? If they got some toughies coming out, it could happen. 500 to fucking 1, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
I'm not feeling too good about that bet, but there you go. Put it on, mate.
Yeah,
Be interested to
yeah,
see.
Why not, mate? Why the fuck not?
Who's Spurs got this weekend?
It's Stoke. I think it's on Monday, not the
Oh,
weekend.
Monday night, yeah.
So
Stoke away at the Britannia.
yeah, always. a
Can you
toughie,
do it
isn't
on a rainy, windy Monday night in Stoke? That's the
Yeah,
question.
Mark Hughes, is he going to fucking mare it?
I think
so.
Stoke City are going to get the result. This is the game where Tottenham hand the Premier League over to Leicester City this season. That's what's going to happen. You heard it here first. Tottenham Hotspur losing the fucking game against Stoke City Monday night, handing the title to Leicester City. Come on, you fucking foxers.
You, mate.
Are they called the
You're
foxes?
just still, yeah, of course they are. You're still pissed off, aren't you? Just because we fucking demolished you the other day.
I am pissed
You know
off,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's you just still
Fuck Tottenham Hotspur. That's genuinely how I feel at the moment. The rivalry has been ignited, you know, over the last 20 years. Chelsea, Man United, you know, Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool United. No, it's all about Spurs, Man United at the moment because
It is, yeah, because we just fucking mugged you right off the other day. And bottom line, it used to be, a bit of United Arsenal, didn't it? It used to be the classic rivalry.
That's
But
it.
Arsenal now fucking shit. So it's about the Spurs, isn't it? We're the proper North
it's all about the
London team.
Spurs-Leicester rivalry
Yeah, but Leicester,
for the coming years.
Leicester's just like the complete underdog. It's just like Hollywood.
Sort of
It's
one
not-
off.
it's
Do you
Premier
think
League.
Leicester are going to be challenging next season?
I'd say they should be.
Really?
They certainly should be. If Ranieri stays in charge, they got to keep Mahrez. They got to keep Vardy.
Yeah, yeah.
But is that going to happen? What really annoys me that all that all the media just sort of talk about Leicester losing all their players, even if they win the Premier League. And it's like, well, why should that happen? They win the Premier League, they win shitloads of money. Leicester have got money behind them anyway. I think I've said this before. Why does everyone just look at Leicester and think, oh, well, they're just,
everybody
it's a
in the
fucking
Premier League
village team. It's fucking Leicester City, isn't it?
It's got a big population, big stadium there. To be fair, with the TV rights and everything these days, everybody's got a more even playing field. So Leicester being champions, having those good players like Vardy, Mahrez, if they keep Schmeichel, etc., all those players that play so well together, keep that core together, add some quality to it, which no doubt being in the Champions League, having been Premier League, Champions League, will be able to do that and attract the players. Then the sky's the limit for Leicester City. This could be a turning point in their history.
Surely this must be another record. If Schmeichel wins the Premier League medal, then surely it'll be the only time that a father and son have both won the Premier League, regardless of position.
Yeah.
Yeah, would that be correct?
I think that's correct, yeah.
Can you even think of any other father-son combinations over the last 50 years?
Oh yeah, Ian Wright, Sean Wright-Phillips, and Bradley Wright.
Did Ian Wright win the Premier League?
Yes.
I hate asking questions. It makes us look that dim as fuck.
No, I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah,
And Sean Wright-Phillips, did he win it?
No.
Unless Chelsea? Did he not win it with the Chelsea?
He wasn't part of the squad when he was with City. Then I don't fucking know. No, definitely not. That was way before.
But that's not even blood relative anyway, is it? I think that's just like
adopted or something.
I mean, I didn't mean anything by that, but what I mean is kind of like
Yeah. I couldn't tell you, mate. That's a very interesting one. Get commented below if you know anything about that. I did actually see something the other day, which is brilliant. I don't know if it's true, exactly, but it said that since the last time Liverpool have won the league, Peter Schmeichel's played for Manchester United for all this time, won the league, had a son who's then grown up to be a man and is going to win the Premier League this season with Leicester City since the last time Liverpool won the league.
Yeah.
But I think Liverpool won the league in 92, didn't they? But the season before the Premier League, didn't they?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So I think that's bollocks because Kasper Schmeichel's probably like our age, right?
Yeah.
So that's bollocks. But still,
Kasper Schmeichel must be younger than that, then, no?
I think he's about 26. I think he's born in the late 80s. Anyway,
but 92 gives him time. That would make him 24 now.
Either way, even if he was a freaking toddler at the time, basically Liverpool are shit. That's what it's saying. They've not won since then. Peter Schmeichel's won it, had a kid, and he's about to freaking win it.
Still, there's no way that United would have come out with a result that Liverpool did against Dortmund the other night. That wouldn't happen under
What are you
Louis
talking
van
about?
Gaal.
What are you talking about? 1999 Champions League final, Manchester United versus Bayern Munich, 1-0 down, 89th minute.
But I'm talking about current United side under Louis van Gaal phase.
Well, you can't say that. We could have done that. It's
No way. When have you done that this season? When have you come back and Louis van Gaal's been like the fucking hero and you've won?
Yeah. Well, I can't think of an example right now.
Because United is shit this season. You just have to admit it. You're still in
denial.
denial.
I do admit I'm not in
still dreaming
denial.
about top four.
I'm not in denial.
You just demolished
Fuck you, top four is it's definitely happening. All right. No, I don't think it's going to happen. But I tell you what is going to happen: Manchester United winning the FA Cup.
Yeah, and then they'll keep Louis van Gaal's face. That's the last thing you want to happen, really.
I'm sorry, but they won't. If he wins the FA Cup and doesn't get top four, that's no way good enough.
I think they keep him. If he wins a trophy, they'll keep him.
No, they can't.
I think they could potentially
The fan backlash would be absolutely
potentially, definitely could.
I wouldn't put it past this particular board. They do anything.
Would you rather win the FA Cup with Louis van Gaal and him to stay on another season, or to not win the FA Cup and get in Jose or whatever?
Not win the FA Cup.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
and I really want Manchester United to win the FA Cup.
So you're denying silverware to get rid of your manager?
Yes.
That's how much you hate
your manager.
That's
commitment. That is commitment. Exactly, yeah. But there we have it. That pretty much does the Premier League roundup. Anything else from around the Lionel Messi's having a bit of a shitter at the moment for Barcelona. Got about 5 games without scoring a goal, which for anybody else is not really a big deal, but for Messi, it means he's fucking shit.
Barcelona had just been knocked out of the Champions League, so Barcelona just had doing shit in general, really.
Well, I think they're leading La Liga, aren't they?
Yeah, well, fuck that. It's all about Champions League for them, isn't it?
It's a 2-horse race anyway.
If they're not in the semi-finals of Champions League, that is failure for Barcelona.
It is
Barcelona
really,
is that fucking big.
That's
right.
It.
Whereas Real Madrid are in it, and Cristiano Ronaldo firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, who's the best player in the world right now, Messi? It's kind of not you, is it, buddy? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, that's an interesting point, because if Barca win La Liga comfortably and Real Madrid finished third, say, but win the Champions League, then Real Madrid have had the better season, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Just because the Champions League's the pinnacle.
Champions League is the pinnacle.
Yeah, that's it.
The benchmark. Yeah.
So, just wanted to say that. Get commenting below. Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? It's an interesting talking point, as ever.
So, Manchester City, will you support them against Real Madrid?
Absolutely not.
If it was okay, interesting one.
If it was another English team.
If it was a case of if Manchester City did not beat whoever it was, then the Premier League would lose a slot. Would you then support City? Do you not? Because I listened. They were talking on TalkSport about this the other day, and someone phoned in and said, "Yeah, I support the other teams when they're playing against other European teams," and I do. I
do, but not when it's City.
Just City, but Liverpool you do support.
No. Arsenal, I used to always want Arsenal to do well, like when they were in the final against Barcelona and stuff like that.
Still, I do feel respect from you. For
Even
Liverpool.
Chelsea when they were against Bayern Munich, Champions League final, was supporting Chelsea. Yeah.
I won't support Arsenal though. Fuck those Arsenal bastards. So I understand what you mean.
It's the rivalry, isn't it? I could never support Liverpool. I want Dortmund to beat Liverpool, and I definitely want Real Madrid to beat. I'm sure
you must have felt a little bit of joy of Liverpool coming back to beat Dortmund like that.
Definitely not. No,
English side against a Bundesliga side. You know what I'm saying?
You can't help but like the game of football and the style of football when Jurgen Klopp, you can't help but like it. But no, fuck Liverpool and everything they stand for.
That is racial, isn't it?
It's not racial.
Against Liverpool. Fuck Liverpool and everything they stand for. That's what you just said. That's not racial. That is against a city, mate.
That is not racial.
That's hundreds of thousands of people.
Tell you what is racial over there. I went into Home Bargains, right, and I got a pot noodle, one of their own pot noodles, right, and I put the hot water in the pot noodle. Yeah. It's on the side. It's sitting there, and I realised I looked at on the back and it said "Made in Liverpool L30 postcode." Chuck that shit in the bin.
Yeah.
Refuse to eat that because it's been made by a potential scouser.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think about that? Is that racist?
You know the car that I just sold you? It was first registered in Liverpool.
Really?
You know that, mate, yeah?
To who? Well, Stephen Gerrard, mate.
Yeah, maybe, mate, yeah.
Would that bother you? What was it, a Ford Escort?
I don't know, it had rats in it, though.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, that pretty much does it for this PigCast. Oh, you wanted to talk about Andy Carroll, didn't you? That prick
yes, Andy Carroll for England, if he continues to play well. I mean, he played well, didn't he, the other night?
Which game? Not against Manchester United, he didn't. You mean the game against Arsenal?
Against you? No, he played all right.
I didn't think he did. I thought he was shit.
He come on and...
Didn't get the service, to be fair, but when he did get the chances, he didn't play well.
He set up the Liverpool goal, didn't he?
He's too hit and miss now. No way Andy Carroll for England, especially when you can take somebody like... Who your strikers you taking? What, Rooney, Vardy, Kane, and then you could take Sturridge. But then if you're going to take a fifth sort of wild card player, it's got to be somebody like a Marcus Rashford.
Or Jermaine Defoe.
I'm not into Jermaine Defoe again. Jesus, Peter Crouch as well. You wanted.
I'm trying to think of Andy Carroll that just offers something different.
He does offer something
Definitely.
different.
He's the sort of like if you've lost 15 minutes of a game against someone, and
stick
it's
him
like
up there, get a header.
Plan B. Let's just stick him on there.
Yeah. No, that's an interesting point. I don't really agree with that. He's still got time between now and the end of the season to play himself into a starting spot, or not starting spot, but squad spot for the Euro 2016 Championships, as does everybody else pretty much. There's still a lot that can happen. Rooney could get injured, Vardy could get injured, Kane could get injured. We could have to have a totally different strike force than what we do now for England. So anything can happen. It's all open to interpretation as well. Hopefully Marcus Rashford continues in the vein of form that he's shown since he's actually put on a United shirt. And if he plays like that, between now and the end of the season, he's got to play himself into a Euro spot, just as a surprise element to bring.
I would like him in there, but I'd have him and Andy Carroll. Fuck off Sturridge.
Yeah.
Right, in a way, it's just like I don't know. I just don't. No.
And what about Rooney?
Yeah, I'd take Rooney. I'd take Kane, Vardy, Rooney, Rashford,
and get Michael Owen out of retirement.
And Andy Carroll. That's my 5 now.
Fair enough. Sounds pretty
but
decent.
Actually, I've missed that Welbeck. You sort of have to have Welbeck in there.
Well, it depends what formation you're going to play. If you're going to play like a 4-2-3-1, you've got to have Welbs. Yeah. Really, you've got to take Welbs.
Very true.
Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that and anything else discussed in this PigCast episode today. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please do chuck a like on this video and get comments below with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to keep up to date with upcoming PigCasts and other videos to do with Manchester United. You can also follow this podcast on iTunes. Please give it a rating, 5 stars, be much appreciated. And we'll catch you very, very soon. Anything to add at the end here, Henry Hotspur?
I'm just saying, like a few weeks ago, I was saying Rafa Benitez is going to change things around at Newcastle, and it doesn't really look like it's happening. But I still believe in you, Rafa. I do.
He's taking them down, and he's doing one, isn't he?
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen. He's got a release clause in his contract if he gets relegated and he'd fuck off.
He's going to get a Sunderland.
Wouldn't put it past him. Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this. This is Mr. Flying Pig HD here with Henry Hotspur. You have yourselves a freaking good one. Come on, United, tomorrow against Villa. And fuck Spurs.
Fuck you.